Right then, boys and girls, it's Kingfisher UK here again. Still at OMG SPARROWHAWK. A quick look at the map. This is the afternoon game on Sunday. So the blue and red dot are the respawns. The little red line is where I got to skate around the outside of building D3. Because there's meant to be some blues on this ground floor. That's why I'm starting here. And the white line on the map was roughly where the front line was. Yeah, so we just swept the upstairs because we got told that the blues had breached, so we didn't know how many had breached and whereabouts there were.
There's two this way, and we've just sent two reds that way.
Alright, okay. Do we want to go on the outside of the building and say hello for a window?
I'll join you.
Yeah, so...
Watch for fire from windows from the right.
Yeah, this is the risky bit. Unless we go out the back way and then come back around.
Yeah, so we could push right, but the blues are in the next building to the right, so they can fire on us.
Yeah.
The safer option is going the back way, but it's the longer route.
Excuse me, sir. Thank you very much. Apparently we've got one box already.
Yeah, so just letting Dragon know that we've already got a box. At this point in the weekend, all we really needed to hold was one box, and we were certain to win the whole weekend, the red team.
Yeah, it's the one I normally come in.
Just taking it steady because we don't know who's on the ground floor.
Red, yep.
Supposedly clear, but better safe than sorry.
Apparently down the far end of the corridor. Watch your right as well.
And so I'd already been out here early on. And there was some DMR blues just on the ridge, top of the ridge there in that tree line. Taking pot shots into this building. Yeah, so I noticed there was one of our teammates that had already been here a couple of minutes, so I decided to get behind here and ask him see what he knew what was going on.
They were at the far end of this building, to the left, right behind on the bottom floor.
Not the next room, man.
No, I don't think they are anyway.
Okay.
I thought there would be a door in
No.
Yeah, so this is on the left hand side here. We could be in any part of this ground floor. I smacked the tip of my 468. It's a little bit long for poking in through windows. Not really expecting them to be in this first room on the left. Just in this next bit here, just past this bush. Decided to quickly get round, check the room.
Red.
All boys are already breached. Room's clear.
Enemies on the top floor of the next
Right. Do you want to go up and round?
Okay, so the next building, blues are definitely in there. Yeah, so D2 straight across. At this point I really want to be in there. Into D2. Should have really told Drogno where I was going. I thought he'd get the general gist. He'd see me coming back down the hill from where he was. Gives quite a lot of cover at the top of this hill here. Get halfway across easily without being spotted. So there's a bit of an exchange of fire from the top floors from D3 and D2. So there's definitely blues in this D2 now. Just making my way slowly down here. Hopefully not being spotted from the top window. And the flashbang goes into the tree line. I didn't even realise there was a blue that close. So I have to do damn down. Gets this window. Room's looking clear. You're gonna have to trust me on that until I get in there. You can't really see with the GoPro. Just check down the outside. Did look for Drogner, but I'd lost him. Don't know if it moved on. Decided to cause a bit of chaos in here. Yeah, so this is the inside of D2 now. So the layout of these buildings, rooms on the outside, an internal corridor all the way around. So basically just a big circle. I will lighten this footage up of the inside of this building. It does get a little bit dark. It wasn't ridiculously dark, but the GoPro just didn't seem to be picking the light up as well as it should have done. So just bear with it. So main door in. Just see a little bit moving down the far
Red?
end. So there's two down there. Played fair, they asked me colour. Told them and they told me they were blue, which is fair enough. Make them think I'm still there. Quickly scoot away. I did think they were directly behind me at that point, that's why I started running. Try and keep my breathing down. Just check the corridor I've been down. Oh, I've just come down, sorry. At this point I still think I'm still in the same area, but I don't realise I'm coming right around the back of them. I'm taking it really quiet. Just missed the first one, clipped the second one. I stutter here for a second, I'm thinking about going to my Tipex. I decide to keep to my acetate. So just as I'm pulling out the I miss. There was a flashbang into the room. Just pull out there in time so it don't actually clip me. I don't know how he didn't hit me. We had a little bit of a fire exchange there. Yeah, so I'll bail out because I'm on my own. Keep moving. Decide to get in the right at the back of this bush. Just to calm my breathing down. And to see if anybody comes back along the outside. Real good sort of spot just to ambush somebody. Just coming around the outside of the building. I do cut down this video a little bit because I spent about 5 minutes in the same area. Right. At this point I've heard a little bit of movement at the back of me, and it's not the refs that are just walking past. There's like just in front of me there's the tarmac road, and just where that arrow is, just past the tarmac road, there's just a blue coming out of the out of cover into a little bit of grassy area, so he's open. I'm missing with the first couple of rounds, but yeah, he sort of does a tuck and roll, and then he sticks his head back up again, and I get him. Yeah, so move again. Yeah, so I spend about 5 minutes here again, just seeing if anybody comes back looking for me. Yeah, so nobody's coming back. Just hear a little bit of commotion off to the right. Push up to the road. Yeah, so I just thought I'd bring up the map, show you whereabouts I am now. Just outside D2 on the right hand side. There's a couple of blues just off to my right, and a couple of blues off to my left. Yeah, so that's the tarmac road that I was talking about. Yeah, so the brick, you can just see the colour of the brick wall just through the bush. That's a real big long brick wall, and there was like a building at the far side of that there was a DMR, like with DMR blue in it, and there was a lad securing the back door that I could see. And then there's just where that second arrow was, there's like I don't know what you want to call it, some really young silver birch just all grown up along there. I could just see the bushes moving, just as the blues were trying to come through quietly, but you could just see the trees moving incorrectly, not with the wind. So I knew they were in there. So I took my time. Yeah, as I said, I took my time. The lad kept on looking out the back door, so I didn't really want to push my luck. He was looking straight at me. I wasn't too sure if he'd spotted me, and there was lads to my left. And then there was a little bit of commotion just off to my left, so I took full advantage of it. Yeah, brake cover, you can just see him in the door.
You alright, mate?
I did think he'd realised it, so as I say, I'm quite far behind enemy lines at this point. Probably thick end of 30 metres in the back of their lines. At this point I think I'm safe, but I'm not actually that safe. There's two basically in front of me, and then I realise there's somebody firing first strikes just behind the back of me on the right hand side, just in that bush line there. So if he decided to turn around, he'd spot me really easily, because I've got good cover from the front but nothing from behind. Yeah, so that is definitely a blue DMR lad. Yeah, you can hear going up in the background. I'm trying to look for him to see if I can spot him just in the tree line, but couldn't see him. And there's still two lads in front of me. I can just see the trees moving just as they're coming through. Just praying he doesn't spot me at this point. You can hear first strikes coming in as well, so I think there's a little bit of a sniper duel going on. This is the bit where I actually get one, because I'm so far behind enemy, and he's just walking around casually, don't even realise I'm in the area. It was a good weekend. Saturday was better for the weather. Sunday was a little bit drizzly, a little bit of rain, but wasn't too bad. Had a good weekend. Probably the Sunday was the better day for me. Managed to actually get out and do a little bit on my own, which I always seem to operate a little bit better on my own. Yeah, I'm still watching that. There's a lad. You can't see him. He's just through the tree line. He decides to break cover and just start walking to the just down the side of this left hand left hand of this wall that's just on the right hand side of me. Here he comes. Slowly strolling along. Don't even realise I'm here.
Yep.
Yeah, I was there for a while. Yeah, this film is actually probably roughly about 40 minutes long, and I've crammed it into 16 minutes. Just missed that lad. He was a little bit far off, so I decided to push back a little bit. I'm not in the best position where I was to defend myself. So I'll just take a knee for a couple of seconds, see what's going on in this area. I spot a lone blue trying to sneak his way into D3. So I'll take my chances from the building from the right. Hopefully all the noise I'm making he doesn't realise I'm unfriendly before I take him out. So I'll quickly take him out. Back into D3. Get back into some sort of safe area.
Fuck me, I've been everywhere.
Just on the radio. Let's come up to the end of this video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I shall catch you all later.